everybody, welcome back to Gastro Mojo. Today I've got for you bologna. That's right, we're gonna smoke a bologna and make some wonderful barbecue sauce to put on it. It's pretty easy, not a whole lot to it. You got your bologna and we got some mustard, and that's gonna help us stick our seasoning to the outside of the bologna while it's sitting in the smoker. I got my special sweet seasoning rub here. I might have the recipe for that down in the description. We'll see what happens. Okay, so obviously first thing we want to do before we put this baby in the smoker is you want to get the little casing here off of it. There might be some sticky stuff on the outside. I just rinse the bologna off in the sink after you take off the casing and you'll be fine. Alright, now we got it cleaned up. I'm going to cut it, and boom, there you go. We're already cut. Now what you want to do now is we're going to add some diagonal cuts. Starting from, it doesn't matter which way you go, as long as it's at an angle. Start from one side and simply make alternating cuts about 1 inch apart. Alright, we got one side done. Now just rotate around and make your cuts in the opposite direction. When you're done, you should be little diamond shapes in the meat. Now don't make your cuts too deep, just about 1/4 inch should be enough. Okay, that piece is done. Let's do the other piece and continue on. Now I've got both pieces cut up. We're going to put on our binder. There's a couple different things you can use. Mustard is the most commonly used when it comes to barbecue. You're not going to really taste the mustard that much. It breaks down and actually helps form an outer glaze, or a bark is what they would call it on other meats like brisket. So just take some mustard. Probably end up being about 3 tablespoons would be the most you want to use. Cover it really well, because that's going to really help all those different spices stick to the outside of the bologna. And it's going to really help have a nice flavorful crust on the outside. Now it's time to put our seasoning mix onto our bologna, or rub our chub. So let's get to rubbing. Okay, seasoning is complete. Let's get these out to the smoker and get them cooking. Alright, the smoker's ready to go. I've got it preheated to about 225. Watch out for little kids running around when you're doing this. Let's load up the bologna and get it going. Alright, after a couple hours, there she is, the final product. A big old chunk of bologna. Well, let's slice her open and see what we got inside. As you can see right there, the seasoning and the barbecue sauce that we put on it has started to caramelize. Now what I did was, about 1 hour left into the smoking. I smoked it about 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours. The last hour I put on the barbecue sauce, and it caramelizes right on there. You can see the smoke ring, that little bit right there. Those are the best. Oh, that's the best pieces right there. Yeah, that was really good. That's not just any old bologna. That's delicious bologna. So I'm gonna get another piece here, because those little what they call burnt ends, are amazing. So you can see the smoke ring, got a little bit of smoke in there. Bologna's pretty dense, but you get that outer edge, that's all you need, because once you slather these in that barbecue sauce that I made, or any barbecue sauce, it's gonna taste absolutely amazing. Well, that's it from Mojo's Kitchen. I appreciate you watching. You really need to try this one, because I'm telling you what, you will not be disappointed. It'll be the best tasting bologna you ever had. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.